Good day all of you. I am Dr. Manivel from Department of Geography, University of Madras. I am very happy to be connected with you through this MOOC program. I would like to introduce a broad topic to this lecture series called Cartographic Techniques Practical. The broad topic called Map Scale. This broad topic will include 3 lecture series. First lecture series is about conversion and construction of statement of scale and representative fraction. Second lecture series will be about conversion and construction of representative fraction and graphical scale. Third lecture series will be about measuring area and length from topographical maps. Today, now let us discuss the first lecture series concept, that is about conversion and construction of statement of scale and representative fraction, vice versa. This lecture will include following concept. I would like to read those concepts as you see in the screen. They are meaning of scale and different representative methods of scale, system of measurement, whether it is metric system or English system, and finally about conversion and construction of statement of scale and representative fraction, and vice versa. We will be converting the measuring units from representative fraction to statement of scale. Okay. Now, first about map scale. Okay. You might have seen various types of maps and you have learnt about different types of maps in previous lecture series also. If you look at large scale maps including cadastral map or topographic map or small scale map including wall map or any atlas map, then different thematic maps, physical map, political map, soil map, whatever the map prepared by the cartographer, if you look at, will definitely have the map scale at the bottom of that map, because the map scale is the fundamental map element. Without the scale, map cannot be considered as a cartographic product. It will be called as a sketch, a drawing. So, scale is a primary map element to the cartographical drawing, like projection and coordinate system, title and direction, you know, all other map elements. Okay. So, scale is most important to the cartographer as it is an important element. Next, we are going to discuss about different ways to represent a map scale in the map. Okay. The 3 different scales are statement scale, that will be written in sentence. So, you know, statement itself will give you a meaning. Example for statement scale, 1 centimeter represents 10 kilometer, like that the sentence will be written in the map at the bottom. The second type of representing scale in the map is representative fraction. So, fraction itself, you know, it is about numerator, denominator. Okay. Here example 1 is to 50,000, example for representative fraction. Okay. So, we can write like 1 divided by 50,000 also. So, here 1 is numerator, 50,000 is denominator. Here 1 denotes map distance, 50,000 denotes ground distance. Means, for example, if you are measuring the distance between 2 points in the map, if it comes 1 centimeter, it represents 50,000 centimeter in real world. So, this is called representative fraction. Okay. Nothing but numerator divided by the denominator value. Okay. Here 1 is numerator, 50,000 is denominator, represent the ground distance. You should understand that. And third way of representing scale in map is graphic scale. Often it is also called as linear scale or plane scale. Again, here there are 5 major types of graphic scale. We will learn in detail about types of graphic scale in upcoming lecture series. Okay. Now, you can look at kind of graphical scale in screen. Okay. There I mean 0, 1, 2, 3 kilometers, left side to 0 you can see 500,000 meters. So, just I want to convey you a graphic scale will have two types of divisions. One is primary division, secondary division or subdivision. Here 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 is called primary division. 0 to 500, 500 to 1000 will be called as secondary division. We will be studying about this in detail again like upcoming lecture series. Okay. See, here I want to show you the real time example for all these three different representative scales. Okay. This is a part of topographic map downloaded from Survey of India. You can download by registering in that website. Okay. See, you look at the scale mentioned in the topographic maps, Indian topographic maps. It's a digital topographic maps. We can also call this as a OSM, Open Street Map. You can download. See, all the three different representative method of scale is present here. 1:50,000 is nothing but representative fraction type scale, and there is a bar scale below the representative fraction scale. Okay. 1000 meter in left side, right hand 3 kilometer, that one. Okay. And statement scale is also present there, 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer typed there. No. So, you can look at all these three types of scale in this topo sheet. This is an important map element. Okay. Other than this, see, there are lat-long values, coordinate system, grid values. Okay. So, next let us discuss about some additional information about these three different representative methods of scale. First, I want to give information about statement type scale. Okay. Example, 1 centimeter represent 10 kilometer. Okay. It will be written like that in map. It means what? If you can measure the distance between 2 points in map. Okay. If you get 1 centimeter, it means that, it denotes that 10 kilometer distance in real world. So, it is a verbal statement, it is about a written statement. Okay. Yes, it is acting as a bridge between the map distance and ground distance through written statement. Another one important feature about this statement scale is, it is very simple and easy to understand. A layman, a student from other department, English department or whatever French department, who do not know, have very less knowledge about cartography, can easily understand about the scale of map, because it is written in sentence. Okay. But one drawback, there are 2-3 drawbacks. The major drawback is, it is not universal. It is not followed by other cartographers, other countries' cartographer. It depends on measurement system. Measurement system means what? There are different measurement system, metric measurement system, English measurement system. For example, here 1 centimeter represent 10 kilometer. This statement scale is written in kilometer what? It is metric system. It is written in metric system. Suppose if we want to write in English system, 1 inches represent this much so and so mile, like that. English system is about mile and inches, and metric system is about centimeter and kilometer. We will discuss about that in upcoming slide. Okay. And another one drawback is, if we enlarge the map or reduce the size of map, it will be invalid. For example, nowadays we are not drawing map usually by hand. Manual map making is become outdated. Now we are preparing maps digitally. So, using QGIS or ArcGIS, whatever the map making software you are using, okay, you can zoom up the particular place, or you can reduce the place size, you can zoom out or zoom in. In that case, the distance between the 2 points in map and real world will be changing. Okay. But the written map scale in statement cannot be changed. Once it is written, that is all. Okay. So, again you have to rewrite that. So, it will become invalid when map is zoomed out or zoomed in. Okay. That is the thing I want to say you. Next, let us discuss about representative fraction scale. It is about numerical fraction. You can look at screen, 1 divided by 50,000, As I said earlier before few minutes, here 1 represent the distance between 2 points on map. 50,000 is called denominator, that represent the distance between 2 points on the ground. So, numerator represent the map distance, denominator represent the ground distance. Representative fraction is all about a numerical fraction. Example, 1:50,000 you are looking here. Here the meaning is 1 unit on map equals to 50,000 same units on ground. What is meaning by same unit? That 1:50,000 may be understood in two ways. Maybe 1 centimeter is equal to 50,000 centimeter. Another way, 1 inches is equal to 50,000 inches in real world. So, we can understand in metric system and also in English system. So, this is the major advantage. Unitless means it is common for all the unit, because here centimeter, inch, such kind of measuring unit is not written there. Okay. It can be applied for any system of measurement, and it is universally accepted, means most of the cartographer students who are involved in map making, doing related to cartography or geospatial analysis, they are following this type of representative scale. Okay. And it is accepted by all the kind of people. The final representative method is called graphic scale or graphical scale, or some cartographers calling this as a linear scale. Okay. This is nothing but, as you are seeing, a visual bar diagram, okay, having primary divisions and secondary divisions. Okay. Usually primary division will start with the 0 up to, as per the cartographer wish, maybe 4-5 divisions, and left side to 0 there will be the secondary divisions. We will be discussing about in upcoming lecture series, we no need to worry. And second important feature about graphic scale is it remains valid when map is resized. I mean, again I would like to remind you about map making in QGIS or ArcGIS or whatever the map making software if you are using. Okay. You are preparing one map and you are creating map layout, okay, with all map elements, coordinate system and title, map scale you placed. After preparing a map layout, you want to just zoom out, zoom up one place in a particular that map. If you zoom up, again if you look at the map layout, automatically according to the resized resized value of a map, the scale will be changed, the scale value will also be resized. So, we no need to change again the scale, we do not want to delete the scale. Okay. So, it remains valid scientifically. Okay. Next, it is easy to measure irregular distances. Irregular distance means, if you want to measure the area of any particular place, all the area will not be definitely a square shaped or rectangle shaped. Okay. We need to use different type of polygons. In that case, this representative fraction will be very helpful. Okay. But we need to take more concentration while constructing this graphic scale. Next lecture series about constructing graphic scale, we will discuss about that. Okay. Next, one summary about all these three representative methods of scale. Okay. Like a revision, statement, it is easy to understand, but invalid if it is resized. Representative fraction type of scale is accepted universally, but we need to give more concentration while constructing this representative fraction. Graphic scale you are looking in the screen, it is valid even after resizing the map. It will also take more time consuming. Okay. Graphic scale will take more time to construct while comparing with other type of representative method of scale. Now, system of measurement we were discussing, okay, before few minutes about centimeter, inches. Okay. This is one basic idea. Whatever the scale you are going to construct in the map, that will be having some numbers and a system of measurement. Okay. So, here two major system is followed by the cartographer. The British people usually follow metric system. Okay. Metric system they follow, we also follow, but earlier before some 50 years, 40 years, same British cartographer they followed English system of conversion. So, English system is nothing but the value starting from inches to mile. You can look at screen, 12 inches equal to 1 foot. We can keep it in mind by looking at our fingers. Okay. Each finger is having 3 divisions, my teacher taught, and 4 fingers into 3, 12. So, 12 inches equal to 1 foot, 3 feet is equal to 1 yard, 220 yard is equal to 1 furlong, 8 furlong is equal to 1 mile. This is about English system of measurement. Metric system of measurement is about millimeter to kilometer. You know, so I do not want to spend on this. 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, 100 centimeter is 1 meter, you know. Okay. So, 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeter. Okay. We need to keep this number in our mind, so that while converting we do not want to use any multiplication table. And 1 mile is equal to 63,360 inches. So, using this system of measurements, out of these two we can take any one, we can use any one, and we can construct any one representative method of scale, whether it may be a statement scale or representative fraction scale or graphic scale. Anyhow, today's lecture is about conversion and construction of statement scale and representative fraction. That may be using metric system or English system. Here steps, these are very basic exercise, I know, but it is okay. So, here there are 3 basic steps to convert a map scale from statement type to representative fraction. First one is identify the statement scale. Okay, where is the scale written mentioned in the map? Here one example problem. Okay, 1 inch represent 4 mile. We want to convert this statement method into representative fraction style or type. Okay. How to convert? First we need to consider or look at the scale is present in which system of measurement, 1 inch and 4 mile. So, inch mile is about English system of measurement. So, you need to remember that 1 mile is equal to 63,360 inches. Okay. So, here 4 mile, if 1 mile is equal to 63,360 inches, you can multiply with 4, you will get answer 2,53,444 inches. So, 1 inch is equal to 2,53,444 inches. Here what did we do? Simply converted the values in mile into inches. In representative fraction, another one thing you need to keep it in mind. For example, you look at a statement scale, 1 inch represent or equal to 4 mile. So, numerator is in inch, denominator is in mile, different units, but when we convert into representative fraction, both the value of numerator and denominator should be in same units. Here also inch, here also inch, here also centimeter, then here also it should be the centimeter value. So, after conversion the result will be, that is representative fraction, 1 is to 2,53,440. So, similarly you can convert. Okay. Next, let us discuss about converting representative fraction to statement scale. Here one example problem I have given. Scale is given in representative fraction, that is 1 is to same in reverse. Okay, 1 is to 253,440. Okay. We are going to convert this representative fraction into statement scale. So, first we need to identify where is the representative fraction scale is present. Usually the scale will be present in the map in the bottom of map, whether it may be in left side or right side. Okay. Then determine units and convert. Units means what? I mean, whether it is in English system of unit or metric system of unit, we need to consider. But here you see in representative fraction, the unit has not been mentioned, it is our wish. We can convert the scale into statement of scale using English system or metric system, it is our wish. Here I have converted this using centimeter, means what, that is metric system. Okay. I consider that as a representative fraction scale is given in a metric system. So, 1 centimeter is equal to 2,53,444 centimeter. So, in that case statement scale may not have both the value of numerator and denominator in same unit. Okay. Numerator may be mentioned in the centimeter and denominator may be mentioned in the kilometer. Okay. Lower and upper part of the measuring system. Okay. So, here 1 unit on map is equal to 2,53,444 units on the ground. So, if we use a centimeter, we know we need to convert that centimeter value into kilometer. So, 1 kilometer is equal to how many centimeter? 1 lakh centimeter, we know it is a basic concept. So, we need to divide the given value of denominator by 1 lakh to convert the value into kilometer. So, we will get as 2.5344 kilometer, means what? 1 centimeter in map is equal to 2.5344 kilometer on the ground. So, here we can write simply like 1 centimeter is equal to 2.53 kilometer. We should round off. When we get more than 2 digits after a dot, here for example 2.5344, we can remove the numbers, I mean digits after 2 digits. Okay, 2.53 round, I mean we should round off to 2 decimals. So, finally, we can write as 1 centimeter represents 2.53 kilometer. Here I have given 3 practice questions. You can solve this question when you are free. Okay. There are 3 questions, you try this. Okay. Second question is given in English system, you try that. Okay. This lecture series is easy, I mean the first lecture basic one I know, you try. Okay. But it is very essential for map making to understand other map elements. See, this scaling technique, different representative method of scale used by all the people, technicians related to cartography, geography or geoinformatics, geospatial technology for various purpose, including hikers, even travelers, you know the value of GPS and geography nowadays. Okay. Hikers, they are calculating real distance using map scale while climbing the mountain, while walking long distance. While doing urban planning, architect people, engineers, they use different types of scale while making cadastral maps. Okay. And the geospatial scientists use digital scale, but even though if it is a digital scale, that scale will be in any one of these 3 form. Okay. Okay. Key takeaways from this lecture is map scale is the backbone of cartography. I mean map scale is the fundamental map element of a map. Without a map scale, map will not be valid. Next, we learnt about conversion and construction of statement type scale and representative fraction scale and vice versa. In next lecture series, we will be learning about conversion and construction of representative fraction scale to graphic scale. Okay. And we know there are 3 different representative methods of scale. They are statement, representative fraction and graphic. Okay. And There are two major measuring systems followed by the cartographer while making scales. They are English system of measurement and metric system of measurement. So, thank you for listening to me. Let us meet in next lecture series.